Hello guys, now I will show you one free tool that you can use for references also. This is a PureRef. You see it's help and other options you have. The thing is you can scale it. Let's see, yes. And with the mouse, with the middle mouse button, you can pan and you can zoom with the mouse wheel to see what's going on. I've got this for the eye. And you just place your images here and they are arranged. You can zoom in, zoom out. We can see those things here on the legs, which by the way are not fifth fingers. The fifth fingers are here. They're very, this is the nail or the claw. But the thing is, why do I have these references? For example, here I can see very well this kind of bulge. Also some things here we can see, some forms here, also forms. Probably we'll be able also from here to continue working on our character and continue to make it better. Hopefully that will be the case, but let's see. So first we see that the paw, the back paw, is narrower here, and then here it's a bit not so narrow, or yes. So the only disadvantage of this PureRef is that when I have to zoom or zoom in or zoom out, I have to just grab my mouse, which is pretty near my tablet. So it's not exactly a big issue here. And now we will working with this PureRef for a while, because we need a lot of references. If we need only one, like we have a concept, yes, but still, if we need only one reference, we can use just the ZBrush for it. But if we have a lot, like now, let me see, okay, I can use the tablet for this. This will go, yeah, we have to make a little bit of bigger Dynamesh here. So Dynamesh 48, now we'll do it at 88. Let's try it. Dynamesh, it will be much smoother now. We have this kind of a interesting thing. Yeah, it's overall this is a realistic dock, so it could have everything that a normal dock has, and we don't have to be mad about it or offended. Yeah, don't turn your offensimeter on. Don't turn it on. Just relax and sculpt. Yeah, and I don't know if I said that, but if you're watching this tutorial until now, it's great for you, because most people quit on the first 2 videos. And this is not about me, you know, it's statistics. They buy these videos because they're pretty cheap, these courses, and they like think that if I buy this video, I'm already doing something for myself, something for my future, for my career, but it's not that. You have to watch it, and not only that, because if you just watch this video, your skills will improve like with some percent. If you watch and do the same at the same time, your skills will improve like immensely, you know, few thousand % probably. So that's why I suggest just start doing it. Yeah, we can see the paw here very clearly. What is it? And it's very good for us. That's the references you have to find. And of course those references I will probably put in the project files, so you don't have to worry about finding them for this project. For other projects, you will have to know that references are important. You have to take your time, spend like few hours only on references. Yeah, it sounds a little bit counterintuitive to spend this much time to found references, but A good reference can be the difference between good and a bad model. That's just it. A very good reference can save your model, and you can make very nice thing that everybody will say, wow, this guy is great. And if you don't find a good reference and you are just doing something by memory, it's most likely that you will fail. Miserably fail, yeah. Because just failing is cool, and it's not exactly the worst, but miserably. You will fail miserably. So my advice is references, spend some time to do references, to find them, and to find good references, because some references, like I did in the beginning, you can always find, but they don't give you enough knowledge and enough information for the subject most of the time. For example, now let's see some other image. This one, for example. Yes, here we can see how this paw is looking. Yeah, I made it a little bit too long, probably. It should be more narrow. So, my advice, what to look out for the dog here. I mean, when you're modeling the dog. So, the most important thing, like always, is the silhouette. So you have to look from side view. It has to have this kind of bulge of the neck here, not the neck but the chest. It has to have the bulge for the chest area. It has to have this thing on the legs, like backward and then down. Then it has to have kind of a rib cage a bit, and of course back legs are a little bit difficult, but yeah, we have to do them. It's, even for me, they're a little bit unknown. So I see here that we have them like this, and we have only this visible, and then they are gone like that. But I'm still not clear about them. Although the model or the dog is looking pretty well now, it doesn't have any current issues, in my opinion, or at least not that much. Still, it's cool. So let's make those kind of fifth fingers here, like this. Okay. But just tiny. I mean, we will not turn too much attention to them. Obviously, they are not so important, and we can do without them even. But let's do them. Why not? It's cool. Let's make this kind of thing going backward from here. Smooth this. And the thing is that we should have hardcore detail. What I mean by that, a detail which is not that smooth. So if we make a muscle here, for example, one muscle here, I'll smooth it, but not the corners or the borders of the muscle, and it will stay a little bit more sharper. And that kind of detail we need in order to feel that the dog is good looking. Let's see some things for the nose. Okay, now this is a detailed nose, and we can try to replicate it a little bit. With the down standard brush, it will be easy to dig here and make this hole, and then make this exit here of the hole. Make the middle one, the middle thing here, and you will notice that when we are doing this detailing, which is we're close up, we're doing this, and when we zoom out, it's already looking better, and it will always be better. I will do these things here, you notice them here, because those are kinda the things where the mustaches appear from. And every dog has them. And also most of the dogs has this kind of a, I think it's around this area. I don't know what it is, but it looks cool. so I do it. You know, it's doesn't matter what it is. If it looks cool, we do it, and we're cool. So now let's make the eyes. They're pretty important, and I haven't yet made them. Ooh, they look pretty interesting in this view. So the eyes should be like this, but here we should have more narrow nose, because otherwise our eyes will be too separated, although it's not a big issue because they have to be a bit separated, not too much though. And I will dig in here, so this will be the place for the eyes, and I will make the eyes from balls, logically, from balls. And yeah, probably our pose of the dog will make it later. I mean, not now, or we can make it now. By now I mean not in this video, obviously, because we have a bit more work on this dog. It's not finished at all. Here the ears are, oh, this guy has strange ears, but the ears are crumbled a bit there. So this head doesn't have enough geometry, and if we subdivide more, the body will be too much polygons probably, but it's not too bad. We can always hide the dog until we're working on the girl, and then at the end we will show everything. But the dog is starting to look pretty nice. Let's put some eyes on it, append a sphere, make it small. And now for the dog eyes, you have to decide for yourself, but I will do it a little bit smaller than the nose, and probably a lot smaller than the nose. It will be fine. Okay, and mirror it, and then X for symmetry. And this is the zombie dog, but it's okay, because zombie dogs are dogs too. So either a zombie dog or just a dog, it doesn't matter too much for us. So from side view, it's not looking good, because from the side view we have to look at some kind of a triangle, and the upper eyelid should be in front of the lower, as in humans. In humans it's also like this, so I will make it kind of like this also in this character, which is not exactly human, but okay. So let's see, for example, this eye. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. So we will make it like this. Control Z. And I don't know what happened. Dynamesh at 48 and Control Z is not working. Because I've clicked, yeah, you have to be careful not to click on this this bar here. We can hide it also, but for now let's click on the last one, because if you click on it, and you will wonder why I'm so much back. I've gone backward in time. So don't click on it. Or if you click on it, just remember to click back on the last square. This is the history, basically. And it can bug your head. We have to be careful with that. It can bug you out, the history. The eyes doesn't look very good because they are not so round. Like you see, the dog eyes are pretty round, so we have to make them round. Also the wolf eyes are like this, very round. because maybe they need to see more than we need to see. But yeah, that's absolutely fine by me. They're dogs, they can do whatever they want. And alright, the ears. So pay attention to the form of the skull also from the front view. It doesn't have to be like this, for example, or like this, or like maybe it could be like this, but probably it's okay like it is now. This particular image is not exactly the breed that we're looking for. We're looking for more like European Doberman, not American, but they have similarities, so it's fine. Let's make the mouth a bit more prominent. Maybe we will not be able to see it, but yeah, it's visible, it's kind of visible. The nose is looking good. And believe it or not, I have never done a Doberman in my life. Dogs, few. So, everything new you can do just by watching, here's Crumble, by watching a lot of references, anatomy references and stuff like this. And you can learn. And also, if you have done other four-legged creatures, for example, I've done some horses, some sheeps, some even pigs, and a cow once. So I have my experience. And if you're a character artist, you have to be able to do a lot of, for example, for practice you can do insects, you can do horses, you can do deers, you can do whatever. I'm just pushing some stuff here just for it to look more interesting. It's not it's very random. I'm just testing the grounds. This is not good. This looks like a tumors. We don't want to give tumors to our boy. A good boy. Alright. So the legs here, they have some indentation where we can see that. Here we can see that. And also I think here is visible. And also here. So yeah, we have a lot of visibility for this. We can make some muscle go in here like that. And I think we are in good shape with this model now. And we can even work a little bit more on it and then go to make the poly paint and finish it. It will be fine. So it was 48, I will make it 77. Press enter, it became 80. It doesn't matter for us. 77 or 80 is kind of the same. So I'm making the nails or talons or something like that. Let's make them better looking. And very cool. Okay, so let's see them again from closer. Yeah, it's not what we are making. I mean, it's not exactly like our stuff here, and it will not be very visible, but sometimes if you do a little bit more, one step more, your work will differ just enough from the other works to be noticed, you know. So if we make this dog one of the best 3D dogs out there, I think it's a good enough. Because the girl, it will be very difficult to make it one of the best 3D girls out there, because there are a lot of guys or girls making girls 3D. But dogs, not that much. So, for example, you can specialize on dogs or specialize on canines. So, wolves, dogs, even foxes. It's just a lot of possibilities. You can make very good insects, for example, and insects are pretty fun, much fun to make. I made once a crab. It was very much fun to do it, and it became very good crab. So you can make crab also, but not crab, just a crab. Hopefully. Push this up, smooth here, and from the side view let me see only what's going on there. We have some bit of crumbles like this. It will be difficult to make them. It's not mandatory, as I said, but let's try a little bit do them here, and we will have some even in this area. Most likely. Okay, and we are done with this video. I will see you in the next one with continuing of making this good dog. And probably we can finish it in the next video because it's kind of done. All we need to do is poly paint it and maybe make the eyes. Of course, poly paint the eyes, and we will be in a very good shape. So, bye for now and take care.